Mr. Issa, do you think that Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki has been successful in painting himself as the leader of the ultimate leader of the Shia community in Iraq?
Well, I mean, I don't think that he presented himself as the leader of the Shia people or the champion or defender of the Shia people. I mean, he's been there for all the Iraqi people. At least that's how he presents himself, or that at least that's how events have presented him. Now, what your guest is talking about, saying that is the job of the parliament to oppose the government. And Mr.
I'm not saying it's a job. I'm saying it's a natural process.
Just let me finish. Nujafi is simply carrying out his job. That would be absolutely true if Nujafi is representing the entire section of Iraqi people. That's part and parcel of his job. He is leader of the parliament or the parliamentary speaker. He has to be absolutely neutral in representing all the Iraqi people, and he should remember that by taking up this job that he has given up his allegiance to his political bloc. And that hasn't happened because when he was coming back from the US, as the US was withdrawing, his first statement to the US press was, look, there is discrimination, the Sunnis are being ostracized, they're being marginalized. If we carry on doing that, then we're going to start off or get in motion a Sunni province or a Sunni region which is similar or resembling what we have in Kurdistan. That's not the language of someone who represents all the Iraqi people. And let's not forget, he's got ministers within the Iraqi government who have been very happy to get on with Maliki, but rather than actually having his ministers do their footwork in the presence of the Prime Minister or as a collective group, they have chosen to deliberately undermine the government in even presenting any laws, presenting them to the parliament, which are in the benefit for the Iraqi people. And I do connect that with your question. Why haven't the Iraqi people benefited? Because the last thing on the mind of Nujafi, who, by the way, is being backed up when he goes out on Al Jazeera and starts up, ramping up the sectarian rhetoric. He hasn't been held accountable when he came back to Baghdad, because there are some parties within the National Coalition, and let's be honest to the Iraqi people about it, they are forming or forging ahead with actually forming another, on a different track or a parallel track, a partnership with Muttahidun, head by a Nujafi, in order to sideline the state of the law or to sideline Maliki and to form an alliance.
Okay, Mr. Issa, I have to stop you there because unfortunately we don't have much in the way of time left, and I do want to touch on another very important point here, which is the growing militancy in Iraq, Mr. Kambat. Now, Mr. Maliki, the Prime Minister, was credited